It took me half a year to land a spot at this restaurant, and for 8 courses, I left stuffed, so let's see if it was worth the wait. Inside Hongqing, you'll find Yan's Dining Room, which is a take on Neo-Chinese cuisine. My English sucks, and at first I thought Neo meant Neapolitan. But this course takes us through many familiar Chinese flavors like swan tai and dan dan. But before getting into all of that, every Chinese meal starts off with soup. Either that or get beat by your grandma for not finishing it. After that, we get a pu'er glazed bao with a side of tangerine peel sauce. Love the crisp outside that crumbles to the bite. Now, the third course consisted of 5 items. This was a drunk oyster shot. Didn't get much alcohol, and the roe kind of overpowered it. But they did a really good job with this tuna pair with swan tai. And I was really vibing with this potato salad, but the bottom soaked up too much vinegar to the point where it burned my tongue. Luckily, I cooled it down with this cucumber salad where the sauce is a slush. Insane how they were able to elevate this seemingly simple dish. I wish I could have said the same thing about the spring roll, but the crepe was just so dry. After all of that, we're finally at our 4th course, which is a dan dan dumpling. The wrapper and the filling were incredible, but the peanut sauce was very salty, which overpowered the aromatics. Here we had salmon stuffed with shrimp, all sitting in a very developed stock, just packed with umami goodness. But the texture of the salmon was very odd. It felt almost like raw, but at the same time it was warm. I was getting quite full when they served this big ass zhong, and my friend describes it as being jizzed on with salted egg yolk sauce. And this was more like lo mai fan. While the taste was good, it didn't really resemble zhong, and I could have done without the sauce. Finally, this was a tasiu duck. If you close your eyes, the texture really resembled tasiu. The taste was less sweet, which worked with the duck, and I love these chips that I think were made with the skin. Winding down for dessert, I thought it was pretty mid. The temperature and texture were disgusting for this panna cotta. The s'more was okay, but nothing that amazing. Although it's kind of lacking in some areas, I really like where they're going with the food. But I should also note this experience took like 4 hours, and in that small room it gets quite noisy. And today they get a 7.2 on the worth the wait scale.